welcome to episode 33. Can you believe it? Episode 33
Woo-hoo.
of the SIB RIV Podcast. I am literally burning hotter than a comet in the night right now. I am so hot in this room, and I can't run the fan because it will throw off my audio. But I am Dana. That is Michelle.
Hey.
That is David.
Hey.
And you're hearing... you guys hearing an echo when I talk?
No.
Not really.
Weird. Okay. How are you two doing this week?
Good. I've been off the last 2 days.
Excellent.
So,
How was
been-
the Thanksgiving planning going?
Change in plans. I don't think Cannoli is actually sick, as he has not coughed at all in our presence.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. So we're going to keep our plans as is. So I have everything in the event that something happens, between now and tomorrow. But I'll probably try to cook it over the weekend just so I don't waste it. So, we shall see how that goes. But I have all my notes that you sent me in case I do need to cook a turkey.
How about you, Dave? How are you doing this week?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Gonna try to find myself a Black Friday deal for a car on Friday.
Would you like to
Do
tell
they
the audience?
do that?
The audience does. We've been away for a couple weeks, so the audience does not know what happened.
I don't know what happened, and I'm your sister. Tell me.
You didn't tell Michelle?
I didn't.
No,
No,
he doesn't
Oh.
love me as much as he loves you.
Okay,
so
all right, you two.
That's
Let's
why.
leave Dana out of going to the movies.
Well, tell us the tale.
I was on my way to work last week, and
Okay.
a deer decided to jump into my life.
No.
So I was driving, and I was just thinking to myself, I'm gonna ease up. Wasn't quite like that. So I was going up a mountain pass,
Yep.
and I was just thinking to myself, oh, the road looks icy, so I'm going to ease up on the gas. I don't want to get into an accident. And as soon as I thought that, a deer is suddenly at the side of my car, slammed right into the left corner, like literally came out of
Wow.
nowhere. Poor thing went somersaulting off over the
Oh.
side of the road.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. There's no one
Okay.
else on the road, nothing like that.
Oh.
So I pulled up, because I was in shock for a minute. Because I mean, when I say it wasn't like the deer jumped out in front of me, and I
Right.
had to hit my brakes. It was like it tried to jump at my car as I was passing. Is basically, and even when you look at the damage, that's where it is. So I pulled up like a quarter of a mile up, where I felt safe enough to pull over. And
Yeah.
I tried to open my door, and I had to force it open. So I'm like, did this thing hit like the door of my car? It didn't. It hit just below the headlight on the driver's side corner. Totally
Wow.
trashed that. But I mean, the headlight worked, the signal works. That's what I was thinking. I felt bad about the
I
deer more than
know.
anything else. So yeah, I drove it back. Now
Wow.
I brought it in for a damage estimate. Insurance is saying they're just going to total it and give me a settlement. So I got to get a new car.
Wow. Do you know what you want to get?
I would like to get like a Civic Sport or something like that.
Yeah.
I like those cars,
Yeah.
but we'll
Yeah.
see. We'll see.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're okay, and glad it was
Yeah.
just the car. I know it's an inconvenience, of course, but as always.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Caitlin is glad you're okay.
I'm
I'm glad you're
I'm
okay, but I already let you know that.
Yes.
Um,
So,
I know you didn't tell me, but I'm still glad you're okay.
well, I thought I was messaging with you and Dana, but it was just Dana and I's private channel
Oh,
on
right.
Facebook
Yes.
Messenger.
Yet
I
again,
didn't
being
realize
left
you were
out.
on it. So,
I know I have missed you guys the last 2 weeks, although I have been sick. So I don't know that I would have been able to pod anyway. We couldn't make it to the concert we had tickets to because I was ill. And then I ended up with a sinus infection. So if I go mute, it's because I'm coughing. I'm still not 100%. So, yeah.
something's
so I don't
going
know.
around.
yeah,
Yeah.
I've been sick for like a week too.
Oh,
I've been
awful.
feeling sick. Even Hawaii's got the flu right now.
Oh,
So
poor thing.
something's going around. Yeah.
Yeah, it's awful. But I have missed you guys. That's why I texted the group the other day. Just wanted to let that be known that I texted both of my brothers to tell them that I miss them and that I was thinking of them. Just saying.
It's been so
Anyway.
long since we potted, I forgot how to operate the software. I mean, I was having trouble early on trying to pull comments off. I was like, how do I get this comment off the screen?
I know. I was like, I don't know how to like set up my microphone or like what. I forget what I'm doing, but Mike actually did it. Like he set it all up for me.
And
I'm so spoiled.
my pre-show commentary wasn't me being
Oh.
a Grinch. It was Christ is risen. Like, what is this?
That is
It's All
a
Holy
very
Night.
known Christmas song.
It's Holy Night. Maybe
It's like one of Mom's favorites.
It's my
Yeah.
favorite Christmas
Yeah,
song. I'm not even
Dana.
religious. I'm not even
Yeah.
religious. That's my favorite Christmas song.
Do you
Can
remember,
you
Dana,
tell-
when we drove
can you-
around in October drinking hot chocolate, screaming Christmas songs? And that was one of them. I always think of that when that song comes on.
Yeah, the audience doesn't get our pre-show entertainment. That's just for the siblings.
Well, clearly, I've just let the audience know that I have a reservation to a lake of fire when I die.
Well, speaking of the holidays, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. It's Thanksgiving Eve, and we are doing a little Thanksgiving interlude as we've been taking some time off, and we'll be taking a little bit more time off after this holiday before Christmas. But today we're going to be playing a little game with Dave, see his reaction to some Love is Blind reveals, if he can read the body language and determine if some couples have been married. We're going to recap a Thanksgiving story from episode 1 of
Our
this
very
podcast.
first episode.
A little time shift into the past. And then we're going to revisit another topic we discussed in one of our first few episodes as well. So, jam-packed show today. And without further ado, we are going to get to our first reveal. We're going to do our best, trying to not get copywritten.
I know. I was wondering how we were going to do this.
Pausing some of these in between. I would recommend you too, if you're not in full screen, go to full screen because I'm going to make the video a little bit smaller than us. If I can figure that out. That's not it. Maybe this. I don't know. That's not.
Welcome back, everybody.
We'll figure this out. Shelly, do you have any? I pulled 4.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's fine.
So let me
think
show
that's-
you. I want to show you. I'll tell you which ones I have. If I can find the file. Okay, so we have Johnny and Amy, Lauren and Cameron, Natalie and Shane, and Zach and Arena. Should we go?
Just go in the order you just did.
Let's do Lauren and Cameron.
Okay.
All right, David. So try to read the body language, try to read their reactions when they see each other, and on your first impression, maybe see if you think they might have any chemistry, maybe as a therapist things you might see, and then what you think ultimately happened with this couple. Does that make sense?
So, can I make a request? Is there any way that you can mute the sound?
You don't want to hear what they're saying?
If I am looking just at their body language and I'm supposed to be focusing on that, I don't want to hear what they're saying.
Interesting.
Okay.
Okay. Well, all right. Let's see here.
moment to like meet the. So right now, I'm like, oh my God, what if a piece of my hair is sticking up? I can't have bad breath. What if I'm anticipating the moment of getting to physically see him and I'm
This is Lauren and Cameron, by the way. This is season 1 of Love is Blind on Netflix, and they're about to see each other for the first time. Yes, David.
So pause it for a sec. I figure if we pause and I add commentary, that way
Sure.
you won't get copywritten. So they've never, remind me how the show works. They talk and
Okay, so
communicate, but they never actually see each other. Is that?
Yeah, so they're
is
in
that
these
how it works?
pods for 10 days, okay? And while they're in the pods, there's like 15 men and 15 women, and they each date each other in the pods without seeing each other through a wall. They have like a Bluetooth speaker in each room, and they're talking to each other. And they start, the first couple of days, they date everybody, and then they kind of narrow down as the days go on who they want to see more.
Yeah, who
And
they
then
have
usually
connections with.
Yeah.
That's what
and
they
then usually
say.
by halfway through, they're down to like 2 or 3, and then by the end, they're down to like 1 or 2. And then, by day 10, they've either had a really strong connection that they asked to marry them, or
they
go
don't.
home. Or they go home. Does that make sense?
Right. Makes sense.
So, I wish there was another way to do this. It was smaller, but that's all right. All right, so.
Here we go.
First reaction?
His first reaction? He is unfazed.
Any comments? How about to Lauren?
Let's look at Lauren. Lauren was not expecting him, I don't think, to be a white guy. It's probably...
Yeah,
don't
because
think
I don't
so?
think they talked about
They
race
don't.
at
They
all.
use some of them cheat and they do, but some
Yeah.
of them don't.
I don't think it was a problem for her, but I think it took her by surprise. Okay, they got a good hug going. Oh, they got the squeeze, the extra squeeze. Okay, I mean, just going on that, people are not going to have a long hug like that if they're not into each other. So I don't know if they got married, but I think they definitely have a genuine interest in each other still, just
I feel
based
like
on what I'm
this
seeing here.
environment has allowed me to date outside my race without even knowing, mainly because Cameron and I's connection was so strong that I really didn't care what color he was. It just turns out that he was white.
Pause. Pause.
Okay.
That is the statement of somebody who previously to meeting him did think it would be a problem if she dated outside of her race.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
And again, not a criticism,
Yeah.
right? I think I'm just saying, like,
That comes up a lot on this show. People dating within their race or outside of their race. Who do they normally go with? That sort of thing. It comes up a lot.
no, I think, is he gonna propose to her right then?
He
Yeah,
already
they
he already
pick a-
proposed in the pods.
when they know they're gonna propose, they propose in the pods, and then they pick out a ring to give to them.
Yeah.
And then
And
if
then they
they meet
propose
face to
again.
face and they don't want to, they can
No,
back out.
no.
No, usually
You still
they
still do the proposal.
try to at least see it through. They try to get them to at least see it through all the way to the altar.
Yeah,
And get to the
but-
wedding, and then that's when they make the final decision. But
Yeah,
some people don't.
It's on
some
the wedding
couples-
day.
Some couples don't make it to the wedding day.
Yeah, that's true.
I have no idea if these two would make it to the wedding day or not.
You don't
But
think so?
just based on what I'm seeing, I think they do actually genuinely like each other and are attracted to each other.
Okay, so a little tip on what I've noticed through watching the first 8 seasons of Love Is Blind is that I've noticed I'm not saying all these couples get married, but I don't know if you ever noticed this, Shelley. When they're playing music, especially like lovey-dovey music, that
Yeah.
usually means they have a genuine connection. And a lot of times, if they don't play music when they first meet, it's kind of foreshadowing of problems.
Oh, I haven't not put that together,
Which
but
I
I
just
do
kind
find
I might have just made it a little bit easier for David to figure it out. But
I
Well, that's
do
why I don't want to hear
find-
the sound.
so ultimately, if you were going to guess, just your best guess, Dave, do you think Lauren and Cameron got married or not?
I think they made it through to the wedding. and
Yes,
got
they
married.
are the OG couple. Many people
The
think they're the
OG.
best. Many people think they're the best
Yeah.
couple of. I mean, everyone looks up to them
Are
as
they-
like the it couple.
Are they still married?
They
They are still
married.
married. They
Yep.
just had a baby
Yep, they're
like
still married.
a month or so ago.
And the
yeah.
race thing was in the show. The race thing was a minor issue for her dad,
Yeah.
but
But now it's fine. Well, actually, her dad has
her dad passed away.
Yeah,
but
this
they
year,
were they ended up being pretty close. But,
Yeah,
That's
they
one
are-
way to make it fine.
They are like the best. The only other ones that came close to me was I think it was season
Don't
4.
shh.
I'm not gonna
Okay.
say anything. But there was another couple that you were just rooting for from the very beginning.
There's been a few of those for me.
Yeah.
All right, so
All right, couple number 2.
All right, couple number 2. Let's remove this one. Add a video. Okay, let's go with. Okay, so that was Lauren and Cameron. Let's do. All right, this is Natalie and Shane.
I
get to
could not
know-
fall asleep last
we'll get to
night.
know
I'm so
Natalie and
excited
Shane a
for
little bit.
this. Not that I even care about what he looks like, but it's just the fact that I get to like touch him
Pause.
and kiss him
Pause.
and hug.
Pause.
We're
Okay.
gonna get you a button.
I'm sorry. Like we need to normalize people need to not be dishonest about this anymore. Looks do matter to people. So anytime somebody says how they look doesn't matter to me, that may not be the most important thing to them, but like if there is no actual attraction, you don't have a real relationship. You have a friendship. Period. So looks do matter. throwing
Thank
that
you,
out
therapist Dave.
Okay.
Him, but yeah, I'm so nervous I'm gonna puke, pretty much. Yeah.
I've never had this feeling ever in my entire life. And I live off of adrenaline. And I'm like ready to fucking like break through some walls
Are
to
we
see
gonna
her.
get in trouble for swearing?
I mean, we're past the point of like we've already probably run the videos for too long, so whatever. We're just at least the live audience can see it. Any thoughts so far, Dave? All right, so you want no sound when they first see each other.
So hold on. My initial impression is that they are both setting themselves up for disappointment.
You think so?
I do. Yeah.
I'll discuss some things about this couple after we get your determination.
First little old me, so.
All right.
Natalie is like
Let's
a
do that.
perfect human being.
Just
What she
listen to
looks
him.
like does not matter to me. If she was missing a tooth, then I don't know. I'd probably have to run the other way. But like, you wouldn't. Oh my God. You know you would run tooth.
Okay, pause. When I said earlier that looks do matter, I was not advocating for people to just be totally shallow. Okay, that's not what I meant. That's not what I'm talking about.
So if you're not attracted to the other person, just run away. That's what Dave's advice is.
Oh my gosh.
So Natalie and Shane, season 2, they're about to see each other for the first time.
It's, missing front tooth is a limit for me. I can't do it.
Are you gonna mute it? Here we go. They're about to meet. Doors are about to open. They're about to see each other for the first time.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
What makes you say that?
I'm saying no, they're not going to make it to the wedding.
You don't think they're gonna make it to the wedding?
No.
I'm like, I gotta kiss her right away before I start sweating all over her face.
Oh, Hunter agrees with you, Dave.
Nope.
I can't believe.
Hold on.
Pause.
Stop. Pause. Just so again, right? Well, you want me to give my impression of the
this is
Yes,
this is
we
the point.
do.
Yes,
Yes.
please.
So the first couple, I already forgot their names. They had
Cameron and Lauren.
Cameron and Lauren. They had like a long hug.
Yeah.
They did the additional squeeze with each other afterwards, right? So that's a affirmation of yes, I'm really into you.
This guy
This
is
was like
wild,
what?
Hunter says.
This was like what, a 0.73 second hug, and then that was the most awkward kiss I have ever seen in my entire life.
What are you talking about? It's beautiful. I mean, true love here. What are
So-
you talking
He
about?
So
needed
no.
to kiss her before he sweat
Yeah,
all
he
over
didn't
her
wanna
face.
Sweat all over her face.
I'm gonna say if they made it to the altar, one of them backed out. Probably him.
Getting down on one knee.
Getting down on one knee.
Oh, hey, Laurie.
Posing.
Laurie says, no way, this will last. He looks too much.
He's, in,
real.
he's into looks too much. Real love is within.
She is just excited that somebody's asking her to marry him,
Oh my god.
and he is not actually really into her. And like, what is that? That's what we know the cameras are running, so let's pretend that we have some passion here. That's what that was.
Like literally this part of the show is the most cringe for me when they
You think
meet.
so?
Yes, it makes me like my skin crawl. And it's like I get that it's part of the show you need to see, but I just wish they didn't have to be in this room alone. I don't know. It's just so because you're right. Like they know the cameras
like,
are running,
literally nothing.
and it's
So,
I don't know.
so
But, like,
pause.
He's hot as
I'm gonna
F.
get you a shirt
also-
for Christmas
Pause.
that says pause.
She's all, yeah, I'm into him, and he's like, I could do better, bro. I know I could do better, bro.
He looks like he's attacking her in a kind and generous way, Hunter says.
All right, so
Oh, my
David,
God.
so final verdict. What do you think happened with this couple? If you had to guess. Oh, should we explain to
I
David
don't-
what they do after the initial meetup?
I think
Do
we
they
did.
go-
They go on a little like
They go on a
getaway.
like a 5-day getaway.
Yeah, they meet
And then
other other singles that they had dated in the pods.
And then the show rents an apartment for them, and they live together for like 3
Yes.
weeks before the wedding.
Yeah.
So they get to see what
Okay.
they like when they go away. They get to see what they live,
Yeah.
what they like when they live together. And then they make their final decision at the altar. So
they
what do you
meet
think
their
happened?
friends and family and all that.
So what do you think happened with Natalie and Shane?
I think Natalie and Shane, if they got to the apartment piece, they broke up. If they actually made it to the altar, I think Shane bugged out. I think he bailed.
Okay, they made it to the apartment piece.
Mm-hmm.
They made it to the vacation. They made it to the apartment. They made it to the altar.
Mm-hmm.
And Natalie said no. Shane said yes, and Natalie said no.
Interesting.
And she was gonna say yes, and they got a huge fight off camera
Yeah.
like 2 days before the wedding.
I thought it was the night before the wedding.
No, the show made her say it was the night before, but it was really 2
okay.
days before.
Okay.
And she was gonna say yes all the way up until that fight.
Do we know what they fought about?
She won't. She's to this day. She
No,
refuses
she
to
won't
say.
say.
She was very even
Which
though
is fine. It's
even though
their
like,
business.
she does say they were a little toxic.
Mm-hmm.
She was very protective of him throughout, even after the show. They were season 2. And she
Yeah.
has a podcast now, but she did say that neither of them were very attracted to each other when they first met.
Yeah.
Did I
So
not
David,
say that?
David, you can take your little victory lap.
You are what, 2 for 2 right now? Is that what the
Yeah,
sports
I mean we'll
lingo
count it. We'll
is?
count it. He knew that they didn't get married, so we
Yeah.
can count
If
it.
we're looking, well, I mean, I'm more looking at the body language, which is easier to see in the moment of what they might be feeling. Then it's just a prediction and speculation from there.
Yeah,
as to
you
whether
didn't
they
see
actually-
like their conversations
Yeah.
and the things that they dealt with. But
All right, you ready for the next one?
let's do it.
Let's do Irina and Zach.
I listened to what my heart was saying and I listened to what my gut was saying, and they were aligned. And the connection that I have with Irina, she makes me feel so loved. And she has since we
I will also point out that Zach was in a little bit of a love triangle leading up to the very last day, and he had
So,
to make a
Pod-
last-minute decision.
My immediate impression of this guy is that he is about as genuine as a $3 bill.
Do you want to know what his profession is?
That's my first impression.
It
he's a-
just had it up
he's a
there.
lawyer.
Yeah,
Oh, he's a-
criminal
I know he's a-
defense, I think,
he's a
right?
lawyer.
the way she just makes me feel so special when we talk to each other.
When I think of the type of love I'm looking for, it is crazy passionate. I want to be madly crazy in love or nothing at all. And I feel that madly crazy in love passion. with
Pause.
Zach.
Pause. They're not going to make it. They probably made it to the trip. They probably had a lot of sex, and then they were done.
Okay, well, like at least see them meet first. Okay, give yourself
Okay.
a little bit, because you never know. Sparks could be flying in about 2 seconds. You never know, Dave. Like you got to see them meet first
It could be passion all day, every day.
every day for the rest of their lives.
Really? Really, though?
Yes, because everyone knows that marriage has passion every single day.
Nope.
Hey,
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Good to see you.
nice to meet you.
No. 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 Oh. Stop right there. Pause. That look. Nice to see you finally. How do I get the hell out of here? That's what he was thinking. No way. No way. I don't think they even made it to the trip.
This is so weird.
It is pretty weird.
Do you feel like I'm anything you thought I would look like?
You look exactly like what I thought you'd look like. Yeah.
No.
Really?
Except for you're
He's
taller.
lying.
I'm taller.
Which is
He
a plus,
doesn't blink, huh?
actually. Yeah.
Like ever.
I like taller girls. Do I look like what you thought I looked like?
I had no guesses of what you look like.
Pause. This guy is so full of crap. He is so full of crap.
It's funny you say that because I don't get that impression from him. There's one on this past season that was very much everything he said you just know was
He is
articulate.
he is just being
Yeah.
polite right now, I think. Don't tell me this couple actually got married.
You have like the blankest stare in your eyes. You're like this.
Really? I'm just kind of taking it all in.
Me too. I don't know why you look like a fictional character. You look like something out of like a cartoon.
I know.
Pause. No hug. No kiss. Went immediately to sitting down off to the side. This is doomed. This is
Their
totally
meetup
doomed.
is so cringy, Caitlin says.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you. Literally look like this.
This, David, this could be
I
the
am
greatest
guilty.
American love story. What are you talking
Don't
about?
be too intense. I'll try to blink more for you.
That's so romantic.
I actually forgot that came
you're
up
gonna
in
be
this,
really
that he
surprised
doesn't
by
really
that.
blink.
Wait, that is so beautiful.
Irina,
Yes.
I've gotten to meet someone who has one of the most beautiful hearts. that
And
I've
it's
ever
not
seen.
you.
She called
Yes,
him a
Laurie.
cartoon.
Yes, Laurie. She called him a cartoon.
And I know that you care so much about other people. And that's why I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Will you marry me?
Pause. Okay. This. Yeah. No. No.
No,
So what's the story with these?
Well,
guys?
hold on.
I literally-
Let's finish the clip, and then you can make your final
I
decision.
didn't tell you I was trying to give me a gold band. I secretly am, but this is so beautiful. Just a hug for now. Thank you.
All right,
It is
so
so awkward.
David's final judgment.
No, they didn't even make it to the getaway.
Okay, they made it to the getaway. They did not make it through the getaway.
No, they did not. I think she left on day 2 or day after day.
Day 3, I think they
Day
went on
3,
like 2 days
okay.
before everyone else.
Okay. And then he proceeded to meet up with his other connection, and now they are married and have a baby.
Yeah.
They've been, I
Like
think
from
they-
the start, he
He really should have picked her from the beginning.
So Bliss, the girl that he was hemming and hawing, I mean, when he dumped her for Irina, he like bawled his eyes out because he knew
Yeah.
instantly he made a mistake. I mean, Bliss made him cupcakes on his birthday without even knowing who he was.
Yeah.
Then Irina was like, "Oh, can I have some of the cupcakes and frosting?" Because she was trying to like steal Bliss's thunder.
Yeah. It was wild. But but her and Bliss are married now, and it's a little unconventional because they obviously met before. Now, at that point they had to meet, and then they decided to give it a go.
They
but-
had 2 weeks. 2 weeks from when they actually saw each other to when they got married.
Yeah, and they both said yes.
And
And
their
now they have a
wedding was-
baby.
Their wedding was nice. The father was hilarious. Her father was like,
Yeah.
like walking down there. Just so you know, it's never too late. But always remember, you're the better one. You're the one that's worth everything. You're the one that has everything to offer.
I forgot about Irina.
How could
Now
you
I
forget about
see.
Irina?
I know, I just did because I know so much about him and Bliss. I forgot that there was that, part of the first story.
So
All right,
David's
who's
3
our,
for 3.
Yeah,
David's
who's
3
our
for
last
3.
couple?
Our last couple will be Amy and Johnny.
Sometimes I don't know the names until I see their faces, but I think I know who this is. It's just so
So last
awkward.
night I had a dream. I was with Johnny, and my soul knows that it's him,
Oh,
and
yeah.
that it's Johnny speaking to me. It's the weirdest thing because I've never had a dream like that where it's just like I'm talking to blank space, but it's a person at the same time. It's freaking weird.
That's Amy. She's Puerto Rican. And this is Johnny.
It feels amazing to have someone just love me for who I am, not for anything else. Oh man, just for the really crappy jokes I tell, the person I am, the values I have, everything. It's magical. Like if I am able to actually marry this woman and say I do at the altar, like that, it's gonna be the best feeling ever. I know I love her. I'm scared. I don't want to get hurt again, but let it ride. It feels amazing.
Here we go. The lights are on. They're behind
David looks
the
like he's being
doors.
waterboarded right now.
They're
Soul that at the end of the
standing.
day, what truly matters is that connection. And I just know that like he's very much in love with me as I am with him. So I feel like Yeah, 100%. Love is blind. Oh my God. I'm in love with a man I haven't even seen.
Here we go.
Very ominous music. I don't know, Dave. What do you think? Any idea?
He hasn't told us to pause yet, so that's something.
Interesting. I think he wants to see more information. Okay, first looks. What do you think?
I think they're definitely attracted to each other, and they're
Okay.
happy with what they
Okay.
see.
Okay.
He's like, oh, thank God.
Oh my God.
Right in for the kiss. What do you think? Any thoughts on
Right,
that?
and so again, I don't know if they made it all the way to the wedding. I'm sure they made it through. I would say they probably made it up to at least the apart. Oh, they're still kissing. Okay, they probably made it through the wedding.
Mason says, "You guys sure Uncle Dave wants to do this? It doesn't matter, Mason. We've made him do it."
And Caitlin's giving some context to the when
There are
they're
about
meeting each other's.
50 crew members watching them when they meet up, so some of them are genuinely nervous. Yeah, it's got to be the most awkward thing.
But again, there's being nervous, and then there's like your attraction for somebody else doesn't really care. If anything, that anxiety increases the level of attraction for each other. Because the sense of danger and the sense of arousal are very closely linked, like nervous system wise.
Okay.
They pass the kiss test, Dave. They keep on kissing each other.
Yeah, they're definitely into each other, no question about that. So maybe they
Approach
made it to the
somebody that
marriage.
looked like him in the real world, because I always had like my fixations on, ethnic men. But honestly, it wouldn't have really mattered what he looked like, because I feel like I truly fell in love for his heart and soul. And I feel like we have to pay attention to what our heart tells us. He's an amazing man, and I'm excited.
I really can't go.
Pause. I just want to add to what she said. Yes, we have to pay attention to what our heart tells us, but we also have to pay attention to what our naughty bits tell us too. I think that's also a part of the equation.
I'm pretty sure the naughty bits were
I'm pretty sure they're
to each other. Right? I think so.
I would agree. Agree.
Yes, yeah, I would. I mean, they can't stop kissing.
What?
My dad had a dream long ago that he saw my kids and that I had two, and they both had like light brown blondish hair. And this is crazy. This is crazy.
Literally everything lines up for a reason. Remember reason?
She's a little crazy.
No, she's sweet.
Oh yeah.
But
Let's go old with you.
I think she is his brand of crazy, so they'll probably work out.
Brand of crazy.
Okay. So final verdict on Johnny and Amy.
I think they
think,
made
Dave?
it to the wedding. And
Do you
got
think
married.
do you think they said yes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he just said he thinks they got married.
They had a beautiful wedding, and
Did they break up afterwards?
Amy's father and her autistic brother walked her down the aisle.
Yeah.
So that would be a hint of that she was probably going to be saying yes if she was going to involve the whole family like that.
Yeah.
And yes, they both said yes. Still married, traveling the world together, and very much in love. They're like one of my favorite couples on this
Me
show.
too. Yeah. I also think that she included his sister, right, in
Yes, she
her
was one of the
wedding party.
She's one of the bridesmaids.
They're both very family oriented, and I think they shared a lot of the same values. I really liked them too. They were a cute couple.
Oh, so,
So
so
have
David, you went 4 for 4.
Have I proven my therapist bona fides in reading people's body language and what they don't say?
That was very good.
Very good, David.
Especially
4
with
for 4.
with no information. You didn't see any of their pod dates. You didn't see anything after. You did pretty good. I'm impressed. That degree's doing you well.
Well, I mean, honestly, though, that's like people think that being a therapist is just having a talk with somebody and that's it. But when you're a therapist, you have a lot of different things you need to attend to. One of them is what a person is saying. Does it match up with how their body is? Right? Like If somebody says they're relaxed, but they're like this, you know what I mean? I mean, that's an obvious thing, but
Yeah.
you kind of have to look for, all right, what is the full picture here? Because most people, I think, what was it, like 60% of what we communicate is actually through nonverbal means, based on what we're feeling at any given time.
Wow.
So could be larger, could be a larger percentage than that. I don't know, but yeah. So it's not any special like ability. I think it's just, it comes with being a therapist, where if you know, that's one of the things you have to do, is you have to be really watching people and kind of how they present. You're listening for changes in tone. You're listening for you're looking for like what kind of expression they might have when they're saying something. You're looking for things that either match up or don't match up. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so.
And you have a trained eye to look, you know what I mean? Like, you know what you're looking for.
Yeah. So.
Cool.
Very good, David. Good
Well,
job.
that was fun.
Very good job.
That was fun. Fun-ish. I'm still not going to watch the show.
Fun-ish.
Have you guys started
Fun-ish.
season 9 yet, Dana?
So
The newest season?
Well, we're in full on Hallmark all day,
Oh,
every
okay.
day movie.
Okay. Nope, I totally get
And
it.
We've been watching the Mistletoe Murders as well. Have you watched that show?
No, is that a show?
It's on
It's a
Hallmark.
show? Oh.
It's
Does it have
true
Sarah
crime.
Drew in it?
Yeah, it's a true crime holiday show.
That's cute.
Six
It's good though.
6 episodes per season. Each case is 2 episodes. It's like
It's
Law
not
and Order.
anything too crazy, right?
No,
Like
but
too
it's dark
murdery?
it's pretty dark for Hallmark.
Okay.
But it's like
Maybe I'll check it. Maybe I
it
can
is,
finally get Mike to watch something Hallmark
it's
with me.
like Law and Order. It's almost like Law and Order Light.
Law and Order Light. Okay.
It's got like, yeah, I
Yeah.
won't spoil it, but
Yeah.
I thought I was going to hate it. I thought, oh, this is cheesy. And it is kind of cheesy, but it's,
Yeah.
compared to some of the other Hallmark stuff, it's actually pretty good. And at least the
watched-
characters are likable.
I watched 2 Christmas movies today, actually. So yeah, I'm the same way. There's 2 shows I want to start watching, but I'm like, nah, that's a like circle back in the new year
Yeah.
type thing. I'm all same thing. I want to watch holiday, Christmas, Thanksgiving movies, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much Hallmark's on all day, every day now,
Yeah.
until Christmas anyway. So, all right. So let's step into the time machine. Come with me, if you will. And we're going to go back to, I don't know, when did we start this show?
March 10th,
March 10th.
I believe. It was
And,
the 10th.
yeah.
Let me just double check my calendar because I did put it into my calendar that day. I actually have it in my calendar every week.
Do we have an update?
No, I didn't even bother checking.
Oh.
Maybe I can check while the video's playing.
Oh, I apologize. We recorded on the 9th and we posted it on the 10th.
Okay, so it's still the 10th.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to put this on a little bit faster so we can get through it a little quicker.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Let's go 1.25. 1.3. 1.25. Okay.
What are we doing?
So what I did was, over the past couple of weeks, my beautiful
just
wife
sped it up.
Caitlin and I have done some research on that wonderful cesspool of a website that people like to call Reddit. And we pulled some stories from Am I the A-Hole and family-related stories that we can discuss. I would like to hear my brother and sister's viewpoints on some of these and advise. There's going to be 3 stories I'm going to read and put up on the screen for you all if you're watching this on YouTube. And we'll give our thoughts on it. And kind of ties into like advice, ways we can help people. Some of these are absolutely ridiculous. I'll just be honest. I think one of these is absolutely fake, but I think it's still a good exercise, kind of like an icebreaker for all of us to get into episode 1. So that's what we're going to do. So the first story I pulled is, am I the a-hole for leaving my family without a turkey after my mom criticized my fiance and said she wouldn't be a good wife and mother? Any thoughts based on that title?
This is so good.
Anybody?
I have
Well,
thoughts
I mean,
to dig in
yeah.
after.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Let's get into it. All right. So this came from a 29-year-old male. A few weeks ago, I got engaged to my fiancée, Julia. I love her very much, and I'm 100% sure she's the one I want to marry. I've always been close to my mom, but sadly, Julia has never been her cup of tea. Julia is very career-oriented and cannot cook or decorate to save her life. My mom, on the other hand, prides herself on being a great cook and having the house perfect. In the past, she's expressed concern that Julia and I are too different, and she won't be a dedicated wife and mother. I've always thought these criticisms were unfair and continued to pursue the relationship. We went to my family's house for Thanksgiving this year, and usually my mom prepares everything herself. Strangely, when Julia called and asked if there was anything we could bring, she asked Julia if we could do the turkey. As I mentioned, Julia has very little cooking experience, and my mom worried about ruining the meal. I told my mom she was worried about ruining the meal, sorry. My mom told her she should just try it, and she'd have to learn how to cook at some point. Julia was stressed about making the turkey, and also has been extraordinarily busy with work. Instead of cooking, we decided to pick up the turkey from Whole Foods. Julia was excited that she could contribute and also didn't have to stress over ruining the meal. When we got to the house, my mom asked Julia how she prepared the turkey. Julia sheepishly said that she purchased it from Whole Foods. My mom was furious. She said she trusted Julia to make the turkey and that she prided herself on serving a home-cooked meal to her guests. And Julia apologized and said she wanted to make sure the family had something enjoyable, that the turkey we bought would be better than anything she could have tried cooking. My mom spent the next hour pouring and whispering to her sisters. I'm not sure what that sentence means.
Pouting.
Pouting. Oh, maybe they typo. Yeah, pouting. That sounds more like it. Thanks, Dave. So I guess he should have said pouting. I pulled her aside and asked if everything was okay. My mom said she asked Julia to make the turkey, and she couldn't even be bothered to try. She said this showed a lack of respect, and also an unwillingness to grow up. My mom proceeded to tell me that she doesn't think Julia is the one for me, and is worried about her ability to care for herself and our children. I was fuming. I told my mom Julia is amazing, and her lack of cooking skills is not an issue to me in the slightest. I said that if my mom couldn't respect my fiance, I didn't want to spend the rest of the holiday with them. My mom said my fiance is the one who doesn't know how to respect others, and I'm delusional if I can't see it. I ended up taking the turkey and telling Julia we were leaving. We drove across town and enjoyed a wonderful night with her family. Julia and I are both devastated, but I've assured her that this is my mom's issue and not hers. About a half hour ago, I got a call from my sister. She said we ruined Thanksgiving by leaving and also taking the turkey. I said I didn't realize they want the turkey since mom was so critical. My sister insisted it was us misunderstanding and that cooking means a lot to our mom because it's how she expresses love. She interpreted the lack of effort as Julia not making an effort to bond and assimilate with the family. My sister is asking me to apologize, but I feel that we are the ones who are owed an apology. I'll also note that my mom has never once asked me to make the turkey, and it seems like a double standard that she suddenly expects Julia to do it. It also seems like she's trying to turn my wife into someone that she's not. So am I the a-hole? All right.
Can I
Let's
just
revisit-
comment
let's
real quick
revisit this.
about how, like, us right now, we're like swaying as like we laugh along. We are all so stiff. Like David and I have not moved in this first video at all. We are like so nervous. I'm there like reading along, like really intently paying attention. Like, oh my God, that first episode. I mean,
Well,
I
you know,
feel
it's developed. You get more and more comfortable as you do it more and more too.
yeah. I feel like what I said then is what I say now.
Still say no?
I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah, and I think we said that it was like insane of him to take the turkey, that it was very childish, if I remember correctly. If we don't say that, I'm saying that now.
And David said everyone was the a-hole there, except for Julia.
Oh,
Yes.
that's right. Yes.
Except for Julia.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you still feel that way?
I do. And
Even
I
though
still
the
think
even though the fiance defended her?
the fiance acted like a little kid I'm just going to take the turkey. And I'm just thinking about this. Did we talk about this last time? So they went to Julia's family. So they had 2 turkeys there.
I don't think we brought that up.
I don't think we noticed that.
Like, what the hell? And then, oh, well, I didn't think you guys wanted it because mom was so critical. Like, dude, grow the F up. Like, really?
It is crazy that he took the turkey.
Yeah.
It's-
Like if you're gonna leave because your fiance is being disrespected in your mind, fine. That's
Right.
fine. But to take, like, you knew what you were doing when you took the turkey. You knew what you were doing. And because you're mad at your mom, you're making your entire family pay because you're pissed off at your mom.
And it's not helping the relationship with Julia and his mom. Like
Right.
him leaving and defending her is there. Granted, it's fine if he wants to defend her, like you said, but he's not helping mend their relationship by saying,
No.
we're leaving. I'm taking the turkey.
Because no matter what this guy does, mom is always going to blame Julia.
That's right. I think you brought that up the last time too.
So
Yeah, he's a bit of a mama's boy, if I remember
So
correctly.
Julia, if you're listening, get divorced as soon as you can.
Are we
There
not going
are
to listen
families
to our
out there that-
commentary on that one?
Do you want,
There are. I don't know if we need to.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if it hasn't changed.
Yeah, I don't think that it has. Ooh, it's past my bedtime.
Oh, really? I mean, it's still pretty early. I was looking to see real quick if I could find an update to that story, but I'm not really.
No, that was like months ago now. Oh, Julia.
Okay, am I the a-hole for leaving my family without... Let's see. Let's put this up on the screen. Maybe we'll find the... share my screen.
I forget what the comment said, though, if they thought he was an a-hole or not. Was it he was decidingly not?
They were pretty much on his side.
Okay.
Little off topic, but whose turn is it next time? Because I have a collection of 5 Am I the A-holes that I have been holding on to.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean...
Including, if you want a little sneak peek. Am I the a-hole for walking out of a wedding I was a part of and quote-unquote ruining the day? Am I the a-hole for telling my daughter-in-law that I will never be her mother and to leave me alone?
Wow.
Am I the a-hole for telling my sister her baby isn't a real baby? Am I the a-hole for throwing a cup of cold water on my naked husband? And I figured we would do a little bit of dating advice from dating over 40. Someone said, my girlfriend, who is 38, has a workout partner who turned out to be an ex. I, a 40-year-old male, just found out, and I'm not sure how to feel about it.
Interesting.
So those are... Yeah,
Okay.
I thought
All right.
Well, then you'll be the next up, then. It's decided. Because
kick
I
us
think
off
it
in the new
might
year.
have been mine, but that's fine. You can.
It was supposed to be Shelly's turn
Yeah,
next time.
you can take it.
Well, I can
Take
hold
it
on to
away.
mine. You
No,
can do the next one.
You take it.
Yeah,
That
just
is
invite
just
it. That's
fine.
No.
You're the
wants to enjoy the-
preferred. You're the
Shelly wants to
preferred
enjoy the
host.
holidays and-
That's fine.
Oh my word.
There was another subject we talked about in the first
Yes.
few episodes, which was irrational thoughts, fears.
Yeah.
Did you guys
Hatreds.
have any new ones? I mean, we all famously know my irrational hatred of bicyclists.
Did you like the short I sent you?
Yes.
Oh,
That
that
was
was
hilarious.
good. That was really good.
Did you guys have any new ones? I wanted to bring this up because I had one happen today. So if you want me to throw mine up, I'll throw it up.
Throw it out.
Start
So-
with yours, and something might.
I've talked about this before, but one of the things I do on is gig work. So I do like shopping for DoorDash and Shipped and stuff like that. And I was on a DoorDash today, and there's this thing that's happened. It happens every now and then. Doesn't happen all the time, but you know, I am, especially when I'm shopping for people, I try to shop for people the way I would shop for myself. So I always try to be communicative and let them know if anything's out of stock or if there's something that might be substituted. And, you know, a lot of times, sometimes you get people that aren't very good at communicating or aren't very clear with what they want. And then you're just kind of rolling the dice and gambling. And to me, that's really irritating because, you know, I want to know, like if I say, you know, they want, you know, Gatorade Glacier Freeze and it's out. And I say to the person, oh, they don't have Glacier Freeze, but they have Glacier Cherry, they have Orange, they have Lemon Lime, they have Fruit Punch. Would you like any of those? And they just say, okay. How am I supposed to take that?
Yeah.
Like, and that happens a lot. Like not all the time, but it does happen frequent enough. It's really irritating. And then it's just like, well, a lot of times I'll just refund it. But if it's something where like happened today, this was, let me pull up my screenshot here. This person, they ordered a bunch of, it was very clearly like Thanksgiving stuff. They wanted rolls, 2 packs of rolls, a couple bottles of water. There was a couple pies, apple, blueberry, and a pumpkin. And the pumpkin pie was one of those little teeny mini pies. It was like one of those little 3-inch pies.
Mm-hmm.
And I sent this message to them. I'm going to block out the name. And I said, just double checking before I finalize the order that you really wanted the mini pumpkin pie and not the full size. And they just responded, okay.
That's not helpful.
So I'm like, all right. Then I'm like going through all these scenarios in my head. Okay. What does this mean? Okay, get the big one.
Yeah.
Okay, just keep the small one. Okay, I accidentally put in the big one. Okay, I'm the only person at the Thanksgiving dinner that likes pumpkin pie. So I waited like for 3 or 4 minutes to see if they clarify, because I'm not going to keep on messaging this person like
Right, yeah.
over and
if
over
they
and over
don't
again
care,
about the same thing.
yeah.
If you don't care enough to give me what you really want. So I ended up just getting the pie they ordered, which was like the little teeny little mini pie. So they got these 2 full-size pies and this little tiny mini pie. But it was really irritating. So that's like one of my pet peeves. Like when customers don't communicate properly to the person that's doing the shopping for them or the food for them and not letting them know what they want. Because those are the people that turn around and complain when they didn't get what they wanted. Even though the person doing the job for them was doing everything they could to try to get what they wanted.
So
like most drivers wouldn't have bothered doing what I did. They wouldn't even bother sending that message. They would just get the pie and that's what they got.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, well, if it was me and I accidentally put in something, I would hope someone would reach out to me and say,
question it, right?
And be like, this doesn't make sense. It doesn't seem logical that you would get 2 full-size pies and 1 tiny little pie. Like,
Yeah.
so I'm just double checking that.
Yeah.
Is this what you really wanted?
I have something similar to that. It's more work related, but it drives me up a wall when I'm doing an interview and I ask someone what their availability is and they say anytime. And I'm like, okay, but what time? And they go, well, in the morning. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
So that's not
what
any
time?
time.
What
Yeah.
time? And then they go, anytime you have. And I'm like, I need to know what time you can start and what time you need to end. And they're like, I can do morning to afternoon. I'm like, okay, what time? This is like an actual conversation. Okay, what time? Anytime. So you can start at 4 a.m.? Oh, no. I have to bring my kids to school. Okay, so again, I ask, what time? What time can you work? Tell me the time on the clock that you can work. It
So
drives me crazy. Crazy.
So I think part of what's happening here, one is people really don't know how to communicate. I think that's part of it, right? People don't do in-person interactions anymore, so they don't know like how the flow in a give and take of a conversation is really supposed to work. But I also think, I don't know, maybe you guys feel this way, maybe you don't. It seems to me like everybody these days, more and more people are just in like this frenzied rush all the time.
Yeah.
And they don't stop. They don't think about things like that text you sent, Dana. I guarantee you that person just skimmed it and didn't really get the message you were like what you were saying, and they were just responding out of habit. I'll give you an example. Another work related thing. 3 of my staff asked me if we could get some supplies. So I filled out a purchase requisition. I sent it to accounts payable and I CC'd my staff members. And I said, hi, accounts payable. Here's a purchase rec. Please let me know if you need any other information.
Yeah.
I get these emails. Do I need to fill anything out with this? What am I supposed to do with this? And I'm like, I sent this to you so that you would know the purchase rec was put in.
Yeah, so you're
it
in
wasn't
the know.
addressed.
It was
to
information
you.
only.
It's going to account but I know it's because that person just saw the email and they just immediately leaped into, I need to ask questions about this instead of taking the time to actually read what was sent.
Yeah. No,
And I think
that is
I think
true.
people are doing, like, people just in general, like you see it. I'm sure Dana sees it on the road all the time. You drive for a living. People are just always in a frenzy. When I go to the grocery store, people are kind of acting like they're the only ones in the aisle. And I know it's always been like that. There's always been people like that. But it seems to me that there's more. It's happening more often.
It's worse more now than ever.
Yeah.
To be positive, because I'm trying not to be negative all the time. I stopped at 7-Eleven today and I was going to get myself a fountain drink. And there was a lady at the fountain place getting her drink. And I just stood there and waited. And she moved over to the side and she's like, you can go up. And I was like, I just didn't want to hover. And we just kind of had a laugh, but it was like, oh, okay. This person actually acknowledged like, oh, somebody else is waiting for this.
Yeah.
And
Well,
was just,
it's
you know what I
part
mean?
of
Like, but
that
like-
we don't have patience anymore. Like, why
Right.
we have instant gratification and everything, that the fact
Yeah.
that you have to maybe wait 30 seconds for someone to finish pouring their
like,
fountain drink is like unheard of.
And that's what I was thinking is like, because I could tell she was like worried that I was going to be irritated. And I'm like, I don't have a problem sitting here for like 30 seconds or a minute while you
Yeah.
get your drink. And then I can go right after you. It's not a big deal. But, I remember, I don't know. It just, so it seems to me to get back to what Dana was saying, I think part of it is people are just more impatient and they don't actually stop to comprehend what is actually right in front of them, what communication is being sent to them. They're just, it seems like people are just on autopilot all the time.
Yeah. I think in my situation, it's just people think that that's what I want to hear, that they can work anytime.
I think that's exactly what you're
But anytime is not helpful for me. Like, I literally need to know, unless you physically tell me I can work 8 a.m. until 8 a.m., like meaning they can do any shift overnight, then that's fine. I'll believe you if you tell me I can work this time to this time. Or if they were like, I can work 8 to 4 and then I can go back out because I got to pick up my kids, or I got to do this between, 4 and 5, and I can go back out from 6 to the next morning, then I'm like, okay, yep, got it. That totally makes sense. You've given me actual time frames that I can work with. But any time means nothing to me. Because if I call you and say, hey, I have a shift at 10, and you tell me no, you can't do it, then that means you're not available anytime. So if anyone is interviewing, just tell the time that you want to actually work. That's what your recruiter wants to hear.
To piggyback off of what David said about like people just not really reading the text and just kind of glossing over it or whatever. I had an order yesterday where I dropped off in Hingham, and there's this area in Hingham. It's pretty like 3 or 4 block area where I just always have really bad service. Like my phone service cuts out. I don't get internet. I don't get anything. And this person's house was where I was dropping off was there. So I went to drop off her food there, and I had no service. It wouldn't let me do anything in the app. It was like completely just like frozen and stuff. So I took a picture, and then when I got out of the area, I uploaded the picture and then finished the order. And I messaged her and I said, just letting you know I had bad service. It wouldn't let me finish the app when I was near your house, but I put everything on the back porch for you and whatever. And then like that, okay, I'm fine. And then like 5 minutes later, I got a message like, why was that bad service? And I'm like, my phone it's a dead zone. My phone never works there. And she goes, oh, I misunderstood what you said.
Yes.
If you read it, I said, I'm sorry, I had bad service and couldn't use the app. I'm whatever.
I mean, at least she thought you still gave good service, and she was like, no, you were fine.
anyone that says I don't give good service is just full of crap and trying to get free food or whatever, I think, because whatever. I'm not, you guys know me, I'm the best at everything I do, so.
Exactly. I think the only other thing that I have like an actual irrational fear about, which is really I don't think could happen now, I guess, unless I was in this Hingham area that didn't have service, was I'm like terrified to be lost, like genuinely yes, like especially at night. I could probably, if I'm lost during the day, it's fine because you can still see, but like if my phone had died and I was stuck somewhere in an area I didn't know, I don't know that I could get back home. Like that's like an actual fear of just getting lost and then dying because I don't have access to food or water, or like it's like a really bad, I go like real extreme with this. It's the reason also why I don't answer the door for delivery drivers, because I'm afraid they're just going to kidnap me if I open the door. No, that's like a real thing.
Maybe don't watch Mistletoe Murders, because a Hallmark movie might give you nightmares.
It's why I can't watch Law and Order. There's like certain things I can't watch.
I'm pretty sure you'll be able to handle that,
like in my head about it. But yeah, it's like really, it's a real fear.
Popping into the chat, Hunter says one of his hatreds is Twitter, the cesspool of people like who can't take opinions. I've never heard anything good about that website. Are you guys on Twitter?
Well,
you know what?
No.
I was on Twitter for about 2 seconds, and I totally agree. I didn't get it. I didn't know how to use it. I didn't know what a retweet. Well, I'm like, I don't know what any of this is.
I was on it for years. I built a pretty good sized following, and then all the Karen Reed stuff started happening, and I was voicing my opinion, and the free Karen Reed crowd came after me to the point I was literally getting like death threats, and I deactivated my account, and I was like, I don't need this crap anymore. So
yeah, no, I've never been on Twitter.
So I think everybody on my Facebook news feed that was on Twitter is now moving over to Blue Sky.
What's
and
Blue
I actually
Sky?
I have a bone to pick. I have a bone to pick with people, because these people, my friends, you all know who you are, that were swearing up and down when Elon Musk bought Twitter. I was promised that Twitter was going to come to an end and that he was going to ruin it. And yet it's still in existence. So what the hell? I was promised that was going to be a wasteland and he would totally ruin it and destroy it, and yet it's still going. So
he kind of did. I left.
I know
are you
a
on
lot
Blue Sky?
more people.
I'm not on Blue Sky. I do
I-
Instagram, Facebook, which even Facebook I'm on like once a day. I check once a day and then I get off. Instagram I'm on more often.
Yeah, I'm on Facebook and Instagram.
I learned really early on that I like people more, including myself. I include myself in this. I like people more when they're not airing out their pseudo-intellectual political opinions on social media. I like people more. I like myself more when I'm not doing that. So I've just stayed away. Never got on Twitter. No way in hell I would ever go on Blue Sky.
What about TikTok?
None of this.
I will
Threads?
I
What
will.
about Threads?
No,
No.
I'm not on Threads either.
No.
No, I am done. The 2 social medias that I have, that's it. I'm not doing any more. I am Facebook and
Yeah.
Instagram. I'm not doing Threads. I'm not doing TikTok. And I know some of the stuff that's on Instagram and Facebook come from, they're like the reels or whatever from TikTok. So I get that, but I'm not. I will never sign up for a TikTok account.
Yeah,
or
TikTok is...
I don't get it. I don't want it. I scroll enough as it is that I don't need 2 other social medias to be like wasting my brain.
Okay, boomer.
I know. I know. It makes me seem so old.
I mean, TikTok specifically contributes to people's, going back to what we were just talking about, it contributes to people's lack of like attention and the
for
whole
sure.
need everything immediately and that rush, that dopamine immediately.
There's a big news story that has blown up on TikTok right now, where the Department of Education is reclassifying
The nurses.
professional degrees.
Yes,
Yeah.
I heard that.
So here's the thing, because if you go by TikTok, naturally, because it's TikTok, everybody's like, oh, this is them trying to make us live in the Handmaid's Tale, and this is them trying to get rid of nursing so that we don't have nurses, and this is them doing this. And let me just clear up a couple facts here, because I looked into this. One, all they're reclassifying is the professional for the purposes of how much money you can take out on a student loan. So it used to be, if you were studying medicine, law, therapy, nursing, that was all considered a professional degree. You could take out a maximum of $200,000 for your education. Now they're changing it to, if you're medicine or law, you can still take out a max of $200,000. But if you're in therapy, social work, nursing, your maximum is $100,000. And the nursing is getting all the attention, justifiably, because nurses are highly important. But I can also tell you, as a guy that has worked in primary care and that has known a lot of nurses, if you are somebody paying over $100,000 for your nursing education, you are way being screwed.
I was just
and
gonna
overpaying.
say there's a lot, because you can become a CNA in like
Right.
75 or 110 hours. Sorry, 110 hours, and then you can go to LPN, and then there are stepping stones. So I can't imagine.
And
that
a lot
it's
of
a lot, but I don't know.
A lot of places will kick in for your tuition if you want to go from LPN to RN.
Yes,
right?
yeah,
Like they'll give
yeah.
So really, like, they're making it seem like they're trying to get rid of nursing, and that's actually not the case. The other thing that I have not seen reported is that these caps were actually in place like 15 years ago.
Oh, really?
Before they changed it. Yes. So this is not a new thing. They're just going back to what they used to do about 15, 20 years
Yeah,
ago.
but that doesn't account
I
for
see.
that doesn't account for the education prices going way skyrocketing.
Well, it doesn't. I think from the administration's perspective,
to put something equal to that. Let's say someone gets like a family of 4 gets like $800 a month for food stamps, SNAP, and they say, "Oh, we're going to go back to the 1995 formula for SNAP," and all of a sudden that family of 4 is getting like $375. Like, that's a significant decrease in money that they in the
So
entitlement
I have 2 points to make. One is actually a question, and it's an honest question. So the first one is, as far as them putting the cap in, and it's not addressing the rising costs of education, whether you think this is going to work or not, I do know the administration's purpose in doing that is, one of them is to try to get programs to lower the cost of their programs to make them more accessible to people. Obviously, the jury's out of whether that's going to happen or not. I don't think it will. I just don't think that's how universities work. As soon as you sign that FAFSA, they get their money right away from the government.
David,
they're
you
not
are
going to
so-
give that up.
You are so naive
So-
and idealistic.
but-
That is not why they're doing it.
I think
That's not why they're doing it.
That's not the main reason, but that is one.
The main
stated-
reason
that
is to cut back the money they're giving out. They want to cut back on the money.
That is one stated reason. I'm just reporting a fact. I'm not saying that it's going to work. I'm not saying that I necessarily believe it. And I'm not saying that I think it's the primary reason. I am just pointing out this is one of the things that they've said. One of their reasons is they are trying to get programs to bring the cost of their programs down. Universities, whether that's going to work or not is irrelevant. I'm just saying that's what they're saying. You can say they're full of crap. I don't think any university is going to lower their prices ever. So no, I'm not naive. My other question is, okay.
Not naive. Not naive because you think that will happen. Naive because you honestly believe that when they say that, that's what their real intention is to do.
That's not what I said. I said that is their stated intention. Okay. That doesn't mean I think that's what they really think. Their stated intention.
Okay.
They are saying this. Doesn't mean I believe it. Lots of people say things that I don't believe, but I don't deny that they said it. The other thing I have as a question is you're saying like, okay, so you want to put a cap on how much people can take out for student loans. All right. So are you saying we should allow people to go have $250,000, $500,000 in debt for an education that they're never going to be able to pay off?
No, that's not right either.
But I'm like, so inherently, I don't think there's a problem with putting a cap on how much money you can borrow. Because what's happening, and we know this is true, something like 63% of all student loan holders in the US are in default or something like that. So people are taking out massive amounts of debt that they're not able to pay back. So something's got to be done. And yeah, it might be draconian to say, okay, you're limited to this amount, but that's kind of how credit works. You're limited to how much you can get determined by how much you're able
what
to
you
pay
can
back.
pay. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
and
true.
Back in the day, it used to be you go to college, you get the degree, you get the better job. I don't know that that's necessarily the case unless you're in a very specific field that needs the degree.
I think with the changing,
I don't know. I don't know if
the-
that's still a thing. But in my experience, you can have a degree, but it doesn't really get you the job that you think you're going to be getting paid. I don't know.
With the advent of AI and the jobs that AI is going to be doing and kicking people out of in the next couple of years, a college degree is going to be even more worthless in the next couple of years. With all the things that AI can do, because they spent years telling them, "Oh, learn to code. It's proof. It's like future proof. Learn all those things that they were telling people to jump into. IT, whatever. Those are all the things that AI is going to be able to do now itself."
Yeah.
And then, so I think the economy as we know it right now is going to drastically change in the next 2 to 3 years, and a lot of those higher paying jobs that people might have been able to get coming out of college, they will no longer be able to get because it's going to be automated. And
that's a possibility.
there's no backup plan for that because the government has refused, after all the warnings from people that are around and warning them repeatedly about what is going to happen by 2030, they refuse to do anything to regulate it. And that is why you see at the inauguration, you see all the tech billionaires behind Trump and supporting him and throwing all the money at the campaign because they know he's going to be friendly to their goals as it pertains to technology and AI. And if you think those billionaires are looking out for the little people like us, they are not. So there's a huge, in the next 3 to 4 years, some people say even sooner, there's going to be a huge change in this economy, and no one's ready for it. No one's ready for it.
I hope that enough people, I know most of my circle, they use AI for they want to write this email, but they have a little attitude maybe in it, and so they say how do I say this more professionally, and it will there's some people I know that use it for that, but most of the people I know don't like AI. They're kind of not that they're afraid of it, but they just don't want it. They're not interested. They want to keep doing things as is. So who knows? Maybe we'll be.
It also
Maybe we'll
contributes.
be okay.
It contributes to the degradation and the dumbing down of society because people, instead of having to actually use their brains, again, to try to figure out how to communicate something through writing, instead they're relying on an algorithm to do it for them. So that is going to have a huge effect on the way people are able to communicate and the way they're able to make their thoughts known. It's just going to get worse and worse and worse unless something changes.
Yeah. And what's the deal with AI in schools? Because this is going to impact kids a lot. Like they already can't communicate because they're in a
I
screen
mean, right
all
now,
day. You know.
the way they use it in schools, the teachers, from what I've talked to, they try to integrate it limited in some of the lessons about, and try to say these are like the parameters under which you can use it.
Okay.
But there's already been some major cases where the students went way overboard and just flat out
like
had
plagiarized.
AI.
Yeah.
And actually, even in my field, there's a push now in somebody at my agency is working on this, an AI algorithm to where when you're a therapist and you're doing your assessment and you put in the symptoms, the AI comes up with a possible diagnosis for you.
Really?
I'm actually against that because I really believe, like, if you're a therapist, you need to be able to engage in clinical thinking. And part of that is engaging in diagnostic assessment. You can't just let a computer do that for you because we're talking about actual people, right? That are going through specific, symptoms.
Yeah, we're not talking about robots.
Right. But again, it's like I think there's something to be said for if you're going to be an expert in your field or even competent in your field, you should be able to engage in basic, when somebody comes to you and they're like, I don't know what's going on with me. Can you shine a light on that? It should be you as the clinician identifying through your own clinical thinking, here's what possibly could be going on, not feeding it into a computer program and letting that regurgitate something for you and say, well, this is what I think is happening. Like I just see it really destroying humanity in a lot of different ways. A lot of, forget robot overlords, although I'm sure we're going to get to that point, but I mean, just like in multiple smaller ways before we ever get to that point.
Yeah.
It's already hitting like the entertainment.
Oh God.
Case in point, Kaylin asked Dave if you heard about the Game of Thrones AI scandal.
That sounds familiar, but I didn't look at it.
There was a bunch of like Game of Thrones art released for Kaylin can correct me, but like a book or whatever. And supposedly George R.R. Martin backed it, but a lot of the photos that were released were like very odd and like didn't fit into the Game of Thrones world. Like there was crosses in the background and like it was very obviously AI generated. And then like they were all trying to insist that it wasn't AI generated.
You know what I just found out today? Mike and I do HelloFresh, and I guess HelloFresh has started doing AI for some of their pictures of their meals, which is crazy to me.
Yeah. Well,
I'm
why
like
pay
so
someone?
surprised by that.
Why pay someone to do that picture or take that picture for you? Why have a whole setup of like, oh, here's this meal, and pay a photographer to take it when you can just say, hey, AI, can you generate this picture of this meal? But that's the problem. Like, so there's this thing I was just telling Caitlin about earlier today. That I was watching this documentary series on YouTube. They had followed a bunch of poker players around for the World Series last year, and they were making this 10-part documentary. And I got through episode 3, and then it just disappeared off the internet. And I'm like, what the heck? Well, it came out today in the news that the producers used AI to generate the players saying things that they never said.
No.
And the players sued and they had to take the series down.
Wow.
So like, and that's
crazy.
just, that's a hint of what could happen in the entertainment industry for TV shows. Because, if you remember the strike a couple of years ago, when they went on strike, they were afraid that they were going to start using actors
likeness I remember that
for AI and stuff like so. Like that's coming down. That's gonna happen. It's coming. I mean, I think I heard Michael Caine already sold his likeness to AI.
Oh yes, I heard that too. Yep.
So it's the entertainment, movies, TV
which
shows,
I guess that's his prerogative, right? If he wants to do that, but I feel like you're taking work away from yourself if you do that. But
well, the problem is the work. Is I've been saying this for a while. Like if you watch like commercials now, and you're seeing like big movie stars in commercials now, right? Like George Clooney,
right? Yeah,
Billy Bob Thornton. Those people 10 years ago would never do a commercial. You would never see a movie star doing TV, and you would absolutely never see a movie star doing commercials, except for maybe a Super Bowl commercial because that would pay a bunch of money. But the pay grade was so different between what they could make as a movie star versus a commercial. They would never lower themselves to do a commercial. And now you see those big stars doing commercials and stuff all the time because streaming and free content on the internet has changed, and movies bleed money now. They don't make money.
I know the box office has been
You
real
know?
bad lately.
So those movie stars can't get the money they used to get for their roles, and they're forced so they can work to take TV shows at a lower rate and take commercials at a much lower rate just so they can work because they can't make what they used to make in
So
the
if
movies.
they sell their likeness, they might make more money.
So if they sell their likeness and just say like I'm done, I'll just have my AI do it for the rest. If they can sell it for enough, then they take the work part out and they can just sell their likeness, and then just live off of whatever they made for it. So
yeah.
it's completely changed. The internet and technology has completely changed entertainment, and I think the availability, like with TikTok and people becoming stars in different ways, has also changed the entertainment industry. So, who was it? Rob Riggle was saying he was a bit part, like he played the captain in the Booze Cruise on The Office.
Oh,
He was
okay,
a
yeah.
gym teacher and Mean Girls. He was saying when I was doing those roles, the money I was making as like a small bit part actor, like A-list movie stars now get that money to be in a commercial because there's no big money in movies and stuff anymore.
Yeah.
So that's how technology and stuff has changed the entertainment industry. So who knows? Maybe one day we'll all pop up in a TV show and make. Move over, George Clooney. Move over, Leo DiCaprio.
Called it all.
I was just gonna say, DraftKings will use our likenesses for a commercial.
So good. I couldn't believe I went to that show, that comedian show, and I sent you guys the picture. I'm like, guess who's sponsoring? It was so funny. Oh, I cracked myself up.
That's so funny. It's funny. We talked about that. We had that conversation, and I've heard
It's
bunch of
everywhere
different.
now.
Now all of a sudden, podcasts are having that discussion. We did it first. All right. I just want to put it out there.
It's probably
we
just-
kickstarted it.
It's like when you get a car and then you notice that car. It's because we talked about it that it was like front of our brain. So that was probably why we're like,
Maybe.
oh, FanDuel, oh, DraftKings, oh, gambling, oh, this, oh, that. Oh, so funny.
All right, guys. Well, it was a great live stream. I hope
No, this
everyone
was fun.
found our little game with David fun today. I hope everyone has a wonderful Thanksgiving, and we'll be back. We'll determine off camera when we're going to come back for a Christmas episode. But
Yeah.
I hope everyone.
Oh,
has a
wait, I
great
got to get my
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving turkey pin on the pod. Because
Very
everyone
fast.
skips
Put it up.
over. Oh,
Put it
okay,
up.
hold on. Oh, yep.
Oh, there we go.
Very fast.
Turkey. Gobble, gobble.
Thanks everyone for tuning. If you like the episode or you want to keep up to date with future episodes, make sure you head over to our SIB RIV Podcast Facebook page. Make sure you follow the DSCN YouTube channel. Slap that like button and subscribe.
Slap it. Don't hit it.
Yeah,
Slap it.
Yeah. Slap it. If you've got a sibling that you love, show them you love your siblings by hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel. I am stagnant at whatever it is, 6,900. I need to get to 7,000 subscribers on the DSCN YouTube channel. There's going to be a lot of things coming up the next couple months on this channel and a lot of things coming up on SIB RIV. So that's it from me. You guys, any final thoughts for the week?
No, thanks for listening. Hope you guys
No,
all have a
thanks for
happy
listening.
Thanksgiving. Enjoy time with your family, hopefully, or friends, whatever you're doing. Or like if you're like Dave, alone, that's fine too, as long as you're happy.
Avoid politics at the table for Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow.
Listen, if you're an introvert, the idea of spending the holiday the way I'm going to is perfect. I'll do a video chat with my family. I'll be breaking out old school PlayStation 1, finishing up Final Fantasy 9 all day while I'm waiting for my turkey breast to finish cooking.
Nice.
I'll eat a meal. I'll video chat with my wife. I'll go back to playing PlayStation, and then I'll go to bed. I can't think of a better way to spend Thanksgiving.
Are you going to watch
Except
any football?
Being with my family, of course. I might throw some on,
Okay.
but the Pats aren't playing, so who really
Are
cares?
you going to watch the parade? I'll be up at 8:30 tomorrow morning.
Never watch the parade. Have a good Thanksgiving, Hunter.
Happy Thanksgiving, Hunter.
So, yeah, I'm sure I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Yes.
I'll probably call Auntie and Uncle Dana, too, in the morning.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll love that.
Yep. Excellent.
All right.
All right, everyone. We'll see you sometime in December.
All right.
TBD.
Yeah.
And have a great holiday, everybody. Bye.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.
Happy Thanksgiving.